What's up, guys? Here I am back at the gym putting that work in. But you want to know something crazy? I was thinking to myself last night in bed, and I was like, man, since I stopped drinking alcohol, I've seen so many changes in my life. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys 5 major changes that I've noticed ever since I stopped. It's crazy, right? The first thing is definitely the gym, right? That's why I'm here right now, putting work in. I'm here every single day working out hard. And even when I was drinking on the weekends, partying, I was sitting in the gym. But one of the biggest things I've noticed since I stopped is the fact that I am stronger. All my lifts have gone up tremendously, right? Bench, squat, deadlift, lat pull down. I can do more pull-ups just by cutting the alcohol. Now, I haven't changed a single thing in my workouts. Not a single thing at all, right? And another thing is I feel a lot more energized when I'm in the gym. I have way more energy because I'm sleeping a lot better now. You see, when you drink on the weekends, it affects you not just the days you drink, but also after that for like a whole week. Just do the research, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I feel way more energized because I'm just recovering better. And 3, alcohol is a depressant, so it works on your central nervous system, which is probably why my strength has improved a lot, because I don't constantly have every single weekend something depressing my central nervous system. Another thing is I can actually work out on the weekends now. So if I went out Friday night, which I was doing, and drinking heavily, and Saturday night, that means for a fact, Saturday and Sunday, I wasn't doing anything. I was just in my house all day, hungover, trying to recover. So now, if I miss a workout during the week, I can make it up on the weekends, which again has done so much in terms of helping me physically. And last but not least, I look way better. That's because I'm not consuming all those extra empty calories anymore. So when you're drinking every single weekend, there's a lot of empty calories you're consuming, which just adds your weekly calorie intake, which then means you have more fat in your body. So if you're trying to make your abs look better, sharper, cutting out those empty calories is gonna go a very, very long way. And that's not just your abs, of course, it's your whole body. So if you're trying to look better, right, feel better, and just perform better in the gym, just at least cut back on it a little bit. Don't do it every single weekend, maybe once or twice a month, not every single weekend. For me, I'm totally done. Let's get out of here, guys. All right, so the second biggest lesson I learned was the fact that my relationships improved, especially romantic relationships. I realized something. A lot of the times when I had an argument with somebody I'm dating, it was when we were both drinking. Because when you're both drinking, you tend to make the smallest things into a big issue. And not only that, when you have a disagreement with somebody, the goal is to come to a resolution. But when you're drinking, your goal, from what I learned, is to be right. And being right doesn't really matter in an argument, because being right doesn't change anything, right? It changes absolutely nothing. But when emotions are involved with alcohol, you're not thinking clearly. You're not thinking logically or rationally, because the emotions get amplified. They become a lot more intense. You are a lot more out there because your inhibitions are lowered, and that applies to your arguments, right? Your inhibitions are lower, and you tend to say things that are more hurtful than you normally would. So when I stopped drinking altogether and going out, it also improved my relationships, because no girl has to worry about what I'm doing at 2 a.m. in the morning or who I'm with at 2 a.m. in the morning, because chances are I'm just going to be at home, maybe working on this channel or working on my honey that I sell. So I realized that, hey, drinking was actually having a massive effect on my relationships, and they have improved so much. Now let's get to the third point, guys. All right, so the third thing I've noticed is that I'm way more productive. And this is for a few reasons. Let's start with just having more time. So on the weekends, rather than trying to get over a hangover, I now have way more time to actually focus on the things I'm trying to really build, such as Man of Frame or my honey. Because in the past, Saturday, Sunday, I would just be hungover and in my room all day long doing absolutely nothing. And honestly, at 32 years old, that's a shame. Another thing is I have way less brain fog and I have way more clarity now. in terms of my thinking and less impulsiveness. I'm actually able to sit down and work on a task, right? And also, I'm a lot more creative. I can actually sit down and think about something and imagine something like a fantasy and make it happen. And in the areas I'm trying to grow, such as, again, content and my honey, I need that creativity. I need all the creativity I can get. And brain fog does not help with that at all. So all in all, quitting alcohol gave me my weekends back. So the fourth biggest improvement I saw was actually my bank account. Now, when you think about spending money on alcohol, you're only thinking about the actual alcohol itself. But if you're going out Friday, Saturday, you have to take other things into account. For example, you gotta take the Uber if you're smart, because don't drink and drive, guys. And it's a round trip, right, to the city. And for me, that was about $50 to $60 a night. And this was, remember, Friday and Saturday, because I went out both nights. And then not only that, but you get the actual drinks, which is another, let's say I would spend about $30 on drinks at the actual bar. The pregame, another $10, $15. I don't have the math off the top of my head, but that was around $160, $70 a weekend that I was spending, which when you think about it is a massive waste of money, because you're spending money to feel like crap. You're spending money to be hungover. Now, because I've been able to save a lot more money, I was actually able to put that money towards things that help me grow. For example, I have more money to market for my honey business, and I was able to save money to buy this brand new camera right here, which is the DJI Pocket Osmo 3. And it's helping me out a lot. So that's another thing you have to think about. Money, money, money. Trust me, we all want more money in our pocket. Alcohol is taking money away from you. So guys, think about that as well. So last but not least is I have way less anxiety and stress. Now, when you drink, right, just naturally, the alcohol is a depressant, but it also raises your cortisol levels, which is bad for anxiety and stress. That's the stress hormone, actually. Just think about it. Whenever you went out and drank, the following morning, how did you feel? Even if you were not hungover, did you feel good? Did you feel confident about everything? Or did you have some anxiety, some low-level anxiety the following morning? Because I know that's how it was for me. I would have some low-level anxiety for no reason. I would be thinking, did I do something wrong? What did I do? The worst part is if I could not remember exactly what happened the night before, that made the anxiety even worse. Another thing would be thinking about things that happened throughout the week. The smallest things that happened throughout the week would now become magnified. I would start thinking about those things and make a big deal out of it, and then ruminate and make all these different scenarios in my head about how bad it was or how bad it can be. But when I stopped drinking regularly on the weekends, all of that went away. I don't have general anxiety anymore. I don't wake up thinking about what I did wrong. I don't think about the slightest things that happened throughout the week. I don't ruminate. So my general sense of well-being is just better. It's a lot better, actually. So that's one of the biggest benefits I've noticed since I stopped, is that I just feel better. Just generally better. And that's something we all want, isn't it? Don't we all just want to feel better about our lives, things that are happening? We don't want to worry about all these different crap. If you have anxiety or if you feel depressed, I promise you, just stop drinking regularly for a month. See if there's a change. If there's a change, which I'm pretty sure there will be a change, if there's a change, then change your drinking habits. Either stop completely or stop drinking as much as you currently are. And another thing before I let you guys go is, when you stop drinking, right, don't replace the habit of something worse, or something bad, I should say. Don't start smoking a ton of weed to make up for that dopamine hit you're trying to get from the alcohol. Try to fill that time with something more productive, more positive. It doesn't have to be working on a business like everybody preaches. It could just be something that makes you feel good, something you're passionate about. Just work on something, or maybe just your health, going on a walk, or just staying at home and enjoying a nice movie or show. It doesn't have to be anything special, but I promise, guys, cut down on the drinking and make sure you come back to this video, leave a comment, tell me how you feel, tell me how you've improved, because I promise you, you will see the improvements with everything that I mentioned today. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna enjoy this walk. It's beautiful out today. I mean, hold up, look at it. It's sunny, it's bright, it's green. The sky is blue with some beautiful white clouds. This is what I call a good day. Peace, guys.